Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's session is going to be about kind of balancing all the energies in our body. We're going to use the 5 element and those energies and work with that to really create some healing and some opening of the energy pathways. So we always want to start and look down at our feet and make sure we want this to be our new normal. Feet shoulders width apart, maybe they're hips distance, but we want them perfectly straight and that weight centered in our feet. From here, take a moment, let everything relax from the upper body. Check in on your spine alignment so we have that tucked tailbone. We have to use our abs a little bit to create that, and then lift through the crown of the head. We'll just start with some gentle swinging of the arms, warming up the body. Start nice and slow. Small movements, just letting the arms land wherever that might be. Take a few more breaths here, just nice and slow. Let your head follow the torso direction. Remember, we like to inhale through the nose and then exhale through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels most comfortable. Start increasing that range of motion, a little bit of a faster movement. The palms might strike the back or maybe the belly. We're just warming up, getting that energy moving. Never knowing where you are before you tune in. Just getting moving. All right, let's slowly start easing off. So we ease off back to center. So we slow down from the middle body until we finally come back. All right, doing a little bit more of a warm up. We're going to lift those arms up. And we're going to bring the elbows towards the ribs. And then we're going to bend into our knees and bring the backs of the arms together and kind of reach out through those fingers. Inhale, lift the arms up and bring the elbows towards the ribs. Exhale, reach out, backs of the palms facing each other, bend into those knees. And repeat. So just move with your own breath, lifting up and then reaching out. So think about an opening through the shoulder blades. We squeeze them together and then we pull them apart. A few more breaths here. Try to make that breath smooth, even and continuous, allowing yourself to move with your breath. And if it ever becomes shortened, easing off the movements. 2 or 3 more. All right, on the last one, we'll do the whole movement. We'll reach out and then leave those arms, come up, reach up, nice and big, big stretch. And then just float down the side of your body. Relax the arms. Relax everything down. All right, the first one, we're going to inhale and lift those palms up towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to turn the palms and push out. Then we're going to stand up and relax the arms back and then push down to the hips. And we're going to flow through this quite a few times. So inhale, palms up. Exhale, push out. Inhale, relax. Exhale, settle down. Really listen to your body. So follow your own breath. Connect to the movement. Find that relaxation through the upper body. We're opening up the joints, but still relaxed as we're strong through those legs. Focusing palms up. Push out. Relax and down. All right, 2 more. Nice deep breaths. Coming up. Last one. We'll do the whole thing, and then we'll just settle down all the way, hands in front of the hips, and then return to the side. Taking a moment, we'll settle that energy down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands down the front of the body, nice and slow. And then on the next inhale, lift up. Exhale, settle down. Two more. Listen to your own body. Find that nice deep breath for the whole session. And then release. From here, we're going to take the legs a little bit wider. How low you sink is up to you. The most important thing is we're going to turn our feet out to the corner a little bit. When you sink down into your legs, make sure that those knees follow the toe direction so that the weight remains centered on your foot. Don't let them turn in. Use the inner thigh area, the outer thigh to really find your balance. Now, at any point, if it becomes intense, just stand up and turn those toes back and just stay here, okay? Bringing this energy down to the legs, sinking down as low as is comfortable. We're going to lift the palms up to the sky. Elbows are going to be nice and bent, so relaxing through the upper body. Take a big inhale here at center, and then exhale, let your head follow your torso direction as you turn. Inhale back to center. Exhale, turn to the other side. The thing to note here is how we're turning from our waist. Our hips remain centered, and we're turning from this middle lower back area. So don't push too far, and just enjoy the breath. Think about that energy sinking down through the legs. Those palms are offering energy up towards the sky. And we're nice and flexible through that middle body. Few more rounds. Again, if you ever are feeling too much tension build up in the legs, take a moment, stand back up. Few more breaths here. So one more complete round, both sides. Come back to center. Lift the arms up, turn on your heels, reach through the fingers, and then float the arms down again. We're going to bring our feet back to that shoulders width apart. So maybe you check in, and it might be hips distance this time. So from here, we're going to inhale, and we're going to lift up and do a little bit of a back bend from the middle and upper back area. And then we're going to fold forward with bent knees. Fold all the way down. Relax everything. Then we're going to bring the hands and trace the backs of the legs all the way to the lower back as you stand up. Take a moment. And then fold forward, retrace that line all the way down. And then bring the palms to the inside of the ankles, up the inner thigh to the groin area, and release. And we're going to do this a few times. Most importantly, as you lean back, nice strong center. Don't lean from that lower back. So inhale up. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees. Relax that lower back. Take the hands up the backs of the legs as you stand up. Bringing them to that lower back area. Maybe a little rub. And then on the next exhale, fold forward, retrace that line. Inhale, coming up the inside of the legs, all the way up. Roll those shoulders back and relax down. Take a deep breath. Reset. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up the backs of the legs, all the way to that lower back. Take an exhale, little rub. Inhale, lift. Exhale, retrace that line and fold down. Inhale, up the inside of the leg. And then standing up. All right, one more. Lift. Fold. Coming up the back of the legs. Little massage. Lift on an inhale. Fold on the exhale. Retrace that line. And then inhale up the legs. And release. From here, taking a moment, settling down that energy. So a few inhales and we lift up. Exhale, settle down. So inhale up and exhale down. Just move at your own pace, nice and slow on the way down. Maybe noticing the change you're already feeling in your body. One more. And release. Back to center. Standing up nice and tall. We're going to reach the arms out. We're going to start with a little stretch here, and we're just going to fold to one side. And we're going to think about reaching our upper arm up and our lower palm down. So reaching towards heaven and earth. You can look down for the stretch, finding length through the side body. And then we're going to come up. Switch those arms, keep them out long, and then bending into the other side. So reaching towards heaven and earth, head looking down, nice stretch through the side body, but really focus on reaching through those palms. So they might face forward, they might be a little diagonal, whatever feels most relaxed, and then come up. So we're going to inhale up, and then we're going to exhale through to the side. Keep your head neutral. Inhale up. Exhale side. And just move with your own breath. So coming up, use that core or those abs. And then find the stretch. It's up to you with how far you go. Few more rounds. Let's do one more complete round after this, so both sides. Really finding that reach through both arms. Back to center, and one more side. We'll come back to center first. Then we'll reach up, find that length through the body, and then float down. Take a breath. Let everything settle down for a moment. From here, we're going to bend into our knees, and we're going to trace the inner thigh up to the lower ribs. And then we're going to gently push down, bend in, and then lift up into a hug-a-tree position, and then let the arms settle down. Bend into the knees, hands to the inner thighs. Inhale up to the space under the ribs. Press down a little bit to the hips. And then arms come up, settle down, and then release and stand up. So we think about bending, hands come up, exhale down, inhale lift, exhale release. Inhale bend, exhale down, inhale hug a tree, exhale arms down. All right, let's do a few more. Follow your own breath. So lift up and down, hug a tree, and then release and stand up. So the legs should be feeling nice and warm now. One more. Up and then release. All right, coming back to that settling between all the exercises, lifting up and then lowering down. Nice deep breaths. Remember, the goal is to kind of relax and feel the difference in your body. You might feel energy starting to move. You might feel a little bit more relaxed. One more. All right. Back to center. This time we're going to lift the arms up and we're going to bring the palms with the pinkies coming together. Palms face the sky. Then we're going to roll the hands in and we're going to push out and then come back to the sides and release. So come up, center, roll the hands in and then bend and push out, stand up and release. So inhale up, exhale together, inhale and release. Nice deep breaths. Palms to the sky, arms together. Roll those fingers in and push out at chest level. Come up and then down. So again, find the flow. Arms up, together, palms to the sky. Roll and push out. Stand up and open the arms and then come back down. Up. Let's do a few more. Exhale to center. Inhale. And release on the exhale. Really focus on that arm movement, pushing out, releasing energy, open up new energy and release down. Right, up. And release. All right, from here, we're going to do a movement that's circling the arms. It's going to feel like taking off your shirt. So we're going to lift the arms up. Don't let them touch, but we're going to think about lifting our elbows. And what does it feel like to take a shirt off and then bring the arms down? And you can switch arms if that feels good. It does require a bit of thought, but inhale up, exhale down. Finding that movement through the shoulders and then release. Doing a few rounds. Bringing those elbows as close together as you can as you come up. So draw that energy up and then away and down. Finding that relaxation, even though we're opening through the joints. We'll do a couple more. Big reach, settle down on this last one. Really let those arms float down. And again, we're going to take that moment. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, settle down nice and slow. Notice the change in the body. And a few more rounds. Lifting up. One more. And release. From here, we're going to take those feet just a little bit wider apart, still nice and straight. We've done this before. We're going to lift the arms up, but this time we're going to reach through and reach with the toe. And then we're going to come down and we're going to turn and twist to the other side. So palms face back, find a little bit of turn through the hips and torso, and then come down and let the palms go to the other side. So you can inhale, lift, exhale, center, inhale, other side. So find your flow, feel the grounding of one foot, that nice torso turn. And just enjoy the flow of energy from side to side. We'll do a few more. Just move with your own breath. Head follows and looks. Let's do one more round, both sides. We'll come back to center. Take a big reach with both arms overhead. And then just let them come down the sides this time. Bringing those feet back to shoulder width to that neutral position. We're going to bring our arms into a hold a ball position. From here, nice small movements. We're going to push with the upper arm as we turn with our torso. And then we're going to come back and you're going to rotate those arms. So switch arms and then push out with that upper arm across the body. So back to center. Okay, now that we have the movement down, let's take our feet a little bit wider. Really turn from our waist, bending into our knees into what we call a horse stance. So we're going to come to center and then turn and push to the side. Center, turning that ball and then pushing with the top palm across the body. We can think inhale, rotate, exhale, push out. Let your head follow that direction, looking to the side. Nice circular energy here, grounding through the body. Move with your own breath. Feel that connection to your spine and that turning as the hips remain level. Let's do a few more. We'll do both sides one more time. Last one. Come back to that hold the ball. Bring those arms out. Notice the feeling in the body. Expand through the arms a little bit. Everything's starting to flow. And then we'll drop those arms down. We'll bring those feet back shoulder width, lifting up. Float down the body. And again, a few times, just settling down. Notice anything that feels different. You can always imagine inhaling new energy and then bringing it down the front of the body. Let's do one more. Bring the hands to the abdomen. Women, left over right. Men, right over left. Close the eyes. Feel the breath move down to the belly. The energy well over our whole body. Feel the shoulders hang down a little bit more. Lifting gently through the crown of the head. Energy flowing freely, balanced throughout the entire body. One more big reach up through the sky. And then settle down and release. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's session.